And now it was of one entire side quest. Mara keeps making nothing but dick puns, like saying how strong and sturdy he is, or because you fight him twice. The first time saying he'll come back later fully erect. All because some dude won't want to be popular. He ended up turning it to Mara. Dude wanted to be his big shot. Got his wish come true, and then Mara said, "Great, now I'm gonna use your body or to come to the human world." What? Boom! Now you are the dick.
Isaac, it's me.
I mean, he goes back to normal afterwards.
I'm sorry.
But his
Listen, once a dick, always a dick.
well, it's more so that the magic he used to influence people no longer works. Also, for some reason, he goes from being super fat to super slim afterwards.
Strange.
Hey, happy ending.
Mara just takes all his fat, at least with nothing.
Welcome to
How
Dead
many
Space,
times you watched
everybody.
that thing?
As opposed to
I want to make a joke, but I can't.
We're almost there.
never forget when Mara uses almighty skills. Mara specifically shoots the almighty blast from the tip of its head, because of course they did.
All this trouble over that chunk of rock.
SMT's Biggerton's great, ain't it?
ET7 is a gold mine according to prospectors' reports.
Don't you love it?
Cobalt, silicon, osmium.
This is what happens when Romano records without warning. We talk about dick monsters.
So that's
It's the
Ishimura.
norms on your channel. Sorry.
There's so much potential jokes, and I can't think of fucking anything. I hate my brain.
It happens.
And it looks like they're
That reminds me, when SMT Strange Journey came out,
Why is it all dark
you
and
could
outside?
use like special passcodes in order to get certain demons, right?
Uh-huh.
If you input the passcode that was SMT Reddit, it gave you Mara.
Oh, I just realized I used the PC version of
fix their ship.
Dead Space.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know,
You're at the start of the game, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's gonna be some jank.
Come in, Ishimura.
like people were complaining about 2 or 2 and 3 for some reason. I guess because you need an activation code or some shit.
Not anymore. The last time I played
Never
2.
heard of
Okay.
a communications blackout on one of these things.
From what I know, the PC version of Dead Space 1 and I believe 2 are buggy as all hell,
Really?
even to this day.
Funny.
Oh, wait,
It's
what
smooth for me, and I've replayed 1 and 2
array
multiple.
like we thought. Sounds like they're having problems with their encoder. You get us down there and Isaac
How
and I can
buggy,
fix
though?
it. 48 hours max.
It varies.
All right, you heard the lady.
You might get soft locks, or you might have random model spasms on the enemies when they die.
Docking procedures a go.
That is news to me.
Necromorph
Hell?
just
Sir, the auto dock. What is it? We're off track.
into the earth.
Hit the blast shields.
Well, then again, it's like it's a you might type of thing.
Switch to manual.
Maybe you'll just get lucky and not have
Inside the
anything.
magnetic field?
Yeah.
Are you insane? Abort!
No.
I also
Or the
like
game
how
I
the
tried. Get it
subtitles are
solved.
fucking small.
Yeah, you gotta love HD. No, just make the HUD elements microscopic so you can't see shit because your resolution's too high. It's great.
Listen, man, let's begin the HD era. What do you want from them?
They sucks. I want to use my full monitor potential, but I can't. Otherwise, I can't see shit.
What? What the hell were you thinking? Were you trying to get us killed?
I just saved our asses, Miss Daniels. If we had aborted at that speed,
Isaac Clarke, not even phased.
right into the side of Ishimura.
Has some freaking baby levels of joy on his face.
I'm not getting any
Finally,
readings
some
from the port
fucking
booster,
action.
And we've lost comms and autopilot. It'll take some
Little
time.
does he know.
Let's get some extra hands from flight deck to help out.
Hold still, Isaac. I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the
When
ship.
did this game come out again?
2008.
Like 2008?
Okay, we're done.
Hey, I got it right.
Clean bill of health for everyone.
All right. We've still got a job to do.
Oh, guessing that isn't the regular suit, is it? Or
Is the what?
is that the regular suit or not?
Nah, that's
Looks
an
too
accident.
clean.
I've replayed this game too many times.
Yeah, it looks way too clean to be a regular suit.
Oh, wait,
The
yeah.
regular suit was more brown.
Yeah.
Didn't have that death face.
That reminds me, important question.
What?
When designing a game as a final boss, should effort be placed into how to animate a final boss?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's the final boss. That's where all your attention is gonna be.
Tokyo Mirage says his final boss barely animates, if even.
Oh god.
I forgot that I didn't realize the damn thing doesn't even barely moves. The most movement it does is essentially the equivalent of a T-pose.
Oh yeah, I think you were telling me about that.
I don't think I told you that, but put that on Twitter because it's like, oh my god, I forgot why.
Oh.
Like all the other bosses have effort puts or animations. They look good. Final boss, nah. This is where we decided to skimp out. It's just a big dragon awkwardly huddling over a tiny stage. It barely moves. Yeah, I gotta ask Armando and Andy this now. Okay, guys, question. What's the most important aspect? Like, what does a crossover need for you to classify as a crossover?
Yeah? Well, there's
If
not.
it's,
There's nobody here. I
made
can't
by
pick
the
up any
same IP, all their other
broadcasts.
characters from all the other games.
Well, I mean, a crossover is a crossover from two different IPs. Two different IPs, two different companies.
Something similar to Marvel vs. Capcom, no?
Power's dead. I can't.
Andy?
Hard to say. I'm guessing you're talking about like Tokyo Mirage and shit. Fire Emblem.
Yes. So what do you feel a crossover needs when they be dubbed a crossover?
I think they should be kind of similar in some ways and theme and stuff.
That's what question said.
Cause yeah, you know, when I was thinking of Tokyo Mirage, I was like, where's the Fire Emblem in this? Until they did that final dance shit.
Doesn't look good.
This is the thing. The game has plenty of Fire Emblem. It's just done in a way to where you can't recognize it as Fire Emblem. Is the problem. Like you have Fire Emblem characters, but aside from 2, the rest have been redesigned to be unrecognizable from the original counterparts.
Yeah, I was like, if they were in similar settings or something, I don't know. Maybe.
Like here's the thing, from a gameplay stance, it is perfectly fits SMT Cross Fire Emblem, but from iconography, it falls apart so hard.
Yeah.
Like people keep blaming the tone. The tone of the game ain't an issue. The problem is the fact that you can't recognize, you have no SMT characters because all SMT stuff is relegated to small Easter eggs, to like Easter eggs in shops or weapons. And the Fire Emblem characters look so different, you can't recognize them as their original counterparts. And some of them even act completely differently as well. So I can tell you, oh, that's Crom, but you won't believe me because he looks acts nothing like Crom.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out what is the core to a crossover. Cause I think you have other crossovers like Marvel vs. Capcom, Project Crosszone, freaking what else? Mario plus Rabbids, and I'm like, if you go by gameplay wise, they would fail as a crossover. But all people care about is can I recognize a character? Like even Mario and Sonic, which people don't even like that much, they still acknowledge as a crossover. Even though it has no gameplay resemblance. So to me, it just seems like the most important aspect for people want is, do I see the characters interact with each other? Seems to me the most important thing is getting the visual right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's a case of people came there to see the characters. They don't care how it plays whatsoever. Case in point, there are people who still say Namco Cross Capcom is one of the best crossover games ever.
What the hell are those things?
And Armando will test you to the opposite. You love Namco Cross Capcom, right?
It's cool.
We gotta repair the
I'm not crazy about it, but it's cool.
Why'd you quit it then if it was cool?
What do you mean why I quit it? I move on to different games. Why am I gonna stick with?
And what's wrong with the tram?
What else is there to do in Marvel vs. Capcom, bro? fight online?
I said Namco cross Capcom.
Oh, Namco cross
There's also a broken
Capcom.
tram
We don't speak
blocking
of
the
that.
tunnel that needs to be repaired. Damn it!
Case in point.
Everything is on the other side of this quarantine.
Despite having this,
Here.
like many people say, it's one of the best crossovers because I recognize the characters, but the gameplay is so boring that look at Armando, who's like,
And I'll help you find
quit,
Nicole.
done, not doing it. Mario plus Rabbids plays nothing like a Mario game or a Rabbids game, but freaking look people say it's a great crossover.
Just has to be fun.
Yeah, basically.
Well, like I said, as shown by Namco, freaking.
Shooting them in the body didn't seem to
Hold on a second, answer the question.
Dismember them. That should do the job.
Conserve ammo by dismembering enemy limbs and doing extra damage. Stasis will slow down fast objects as enemies.
Looks like that door is malfunctioning, Isaac. Try using the stasis module you just picked up.
So freaking Mario plus Rabbids plays nothing like Mario and or Rabbids. So people are like it's great because Mario and the Rabbids are doing the funnies. They're doing the funnies. So it's like what a big crossover. Marvel vs. Capcom, they just dumped Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Pip dubbed the best crossover game ever. What they did was mostly dump all their assets to one giant game. Capcom vs. SNK, a beloved crossover, but it doesn't play like SNK. It's where you get to play SNK versus Capcom Chaos, but that doesn't play like Capcom. Now does it?
Faster the better. I can hear something crawling around out there.
And so I'm like, what exactly makes a crossover? Or look at the JoJo crossover games of All-Star Battle and Eyes of Heaven, where despite them not being of really good quality, people still love them as crossovers because they get to see the characters interact. That's all they care about. See, the most important thing for a crossover is, do the characters speak to each other? Yes, then you succeed. It can play anything at that point.
I mean, the people like that jump game or whatever.
There are a lot of people who love the jump games, so yes.
Even Jump Force.
Yeah, Jump Force and stuff too.
Jump Force has a lot of fans. The hell are you talking about? When I was online for that Soul Calibur 6 preview event, the people next to me just kept gushing about how much I love Jump Force.
The only thing I've ever heard about Jump Force was screeching.
Yeah, the majority of a lot of people hate it, but a lot of people also really like it.
Cool.
So it has its fans. Because I get to see the characters that I like interacting.
Yeah.
So it's like freaking just gameplay be damned. Depends on, do I get to see the characters do I get to see the characters interact? It's like what else? Freaking
Isaac, it's Kendra.
I think the only time it failed, something like that, seeing the characters interact failed, I can think of is Mario Luigi Paper Jam. Most people don't talk about it because what does Paper Mario do? Is there great interaction between the Mario, Luigi, and Paper characters, Christian?
Mario and Luigi barely talk as is, and Paper Mario doesn't talk at all. What do you think?
Like, what about the other characters? The most biggest compliment I've seen that game get was one scene with Peach and Paper Peach trapped in a cage, and Paper Peach just walks on out because she's freaking paper.
I think it's like they make like jokes like that very rarely. Like the best way I could describe that game is like it's not Paper Mario or Mario Luigi. They just took New Super Mario Brothers and made it to an RPG, and decided, oh yeah, and Paper Mario's here as well. It's about as safe as you could get, which is a goddamn shame because both the series that they use have like so much potential for crossover stuff, but they don't do anything with it. They just don't.
I just like Christian said it's as safe as you can get while like there's horrible screaming in the background.
I can't. No, dude, I was thinking we got Dead Space on screen and we're talking about Mario and CrossCut with Mario. And also another one. Like people, like a lot of people keep saying they hate they hate Muso games, but they keep buying the Muso games like Hyrule Warriors or Fire Emblem Warriors because they like to see the characters interact.
I still hate the Muso
Rondo
games.
just got outplayed.
He said he got outplayed because he thought that thing was dead and it wasn't.
Oh yeah.
Also,
I thought he was dead too. I'm not gonna lie.
Also,
He
Andy,
just stopped the Ragnar. Nah, I'm not dead.
Andy, for real, really, you doing this right in front of me?
I even hate the Gundam ones. Gold.
You're gonna sit here and be like, Muso.
That's it, Isaac.
As you play your Gundam Boost Max on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You play your Gundam games that are apparently so forgotten. Not even Bamco. Let's talk about them.
Man, they like talking about the gotcha one, but
You understand?
Of course they do.
I have seen what the community manager talks how he talks to people. How does he have that job?
What do I not know about this man?
This guy talks about everything but Gundam. It's like, really, dude? You had one job.
This is Benson, Tram Engineering.
See whatever crossover thing. Let's see.
now, since that space is kind of dead, do you think? What if Capcom bought the IP or something?
That even work?
Dude, you do know who owns the IP,
I think
right?
anything would have been better than EA.
Yeah.
EA, you know that EA owns it. EA won't give it up.
Literally anything. Fucking crackhead down the street could probably do a better job.
They're gonna sit on all the IPs forever until they go bankrupt.
Well, I mean, based on
God,
a
I
recent
wish.
based on a recent interview. In a recent interview, EA actually claimed that they're actually giving the devs like a lot more freedom on what they're able to do with the IPs.
The quarantine just lifted.
That sounds like bullshit. You can't trust anything that comes out of EA's mouth.
Well, they're trusting it for the reason that they're doing this because Star Wars, the freaking video game one that came out like a year or two ago, since that game did super well and proved them wrong, they actually want to give the devs more of a shot. Let's just say this: before that game came out, apparently Dragon Age 4 was gonna be a freaking more multiplayer centric live service game for freaking Dragon Age. But then once they saw that Star Wars game do good, they went, "You can make it single player, fine."
I can believe they were gonna try doing a live service Dragon Age game after what they tried with Dead Space 3.
Remember how Dead Space 3 sponsored Game Grumps?
What, did they?
I
What?
remember that.
We made it to the bridge.
Fucking bird thing.
Yeah, it was before like Danny was on the show, so it was Aaron and JonTron, and they kept doing this thing where in order to get like the advertisement bullet points, they kept making this bird noise and this little bird go on screen, advertising Dead Space 3's features. I mean, it's a unique way to do a sponsorship.
So, what the fuck?
And they kept making the bird like it's like something like that, just to call upon the bird.
Actually sounds kind of familiar. Actually.
The first of many Isaac Ragdolls. This is where it all began, boys.
So yeah, supposedly EA's giving their companies more free will. It's like how Microsoft keeps claiming that Rare can actually do whatever the hell they want. There's the fact that Rare chooses not to use their own IPs.
I mean, are all the people who worked on those old IPs just gone?
Most of them, yeah.
EA basically just milks a company for all it's worth, kills it off, and then anyone who worked there is just left to fend for themselves.
This changes everything.
Like I know, for example, in a unique situation is the fact that American McGee actually has free range of what he can do with the Alice IP, so long as he pays for game to be made.
All primary systems. Without the captain's authorization, I can't access them.
Well, where's the captain?
So it's that kind of thing.
Here he is. Captain Benjamin Mathias. Location?
Don't you love it when
Status?
companies that aren't the devs own IPs?
What? How?
I can't
Look at
access that
freaking
information.
Hideki Kamiya,
Find
who
the
want
captain and
to,
you'll find his
if
ring.
Platinum actually
With
owned
his
the
authorization
IP for
plus I can crack this computer
Bayonetta,
wide
he
open.
just keep making so many Bayonetta games.
Isaac.
Which I call BS because of the fact that Bayonetta 3 is still not here.
Get to the medical deck.
You still haven't even made the third one.
What was that?
How the fuck do you expect to make all the rest? Bayonetta 10 in 2099.
Remember, Kamiya told you to forget everything you know about Bayonetta 3. So sorry, once it gets revealed again, it'll be a nice surprise.
AKA, we nuked the whole fucking game and have to start over from scratch.
It has to be compatible with Pro. Got him.
That also reminds me of my brother says that's how he currently feels about the possibility of the next Sonic game. At some point, they probably just scrapped it to start over.
I don't know, damn, but that hasn't been a Sonic game in years.
What was the
Well,
last
it's
Sonic game?
I
Forces.
think Forces. I mean, I don't know how well that turned out.
Still made money.
Yeah, but it wasn't a good game.
They should just make another Shadow the Hedgehog game. Add more guns.
Not edgy,
I mean-
edgy.
I mean, here's the thing: Shadow's mission structure can work when it was done better.
Yeah.
So it's not as if it actually
Yeah,
couldn't
it's
work.
like an interesting system. You have like branching stages based off how you complete the last stage. That's an interesting concept.
There's like over
It
200.
was just
there's
tied
like,
to a shit game.
there's like over 200 different pathways in the game. To over 200 different ways to beat the game, and each pathway has its own name in the game.
Yeah. I don't know how I fucking 100%ed it as a kid. Like. Looking at it now.
Having nothing else to do and no money for new games.
And I got that game for fucking Christmas. I was hyped.
I miss those days. You could get absolute fucking trash and be like, fuck, yes! Something new.
Because you don't even know anything. They're just like, yeah, I got the game. I got the game.
Holy shit! Shadow's riding on a motorcycle. Fuck.
No, you understand. Even me as a kid when the motorcycle sucked. I worked super hard to unlock that motorcycle. And then, when I think, what was I, like 10 years old at that point, me got on that motorcycle and realized it controlled worse and was slower than Shadow. I was so devastated.
So, like, when I was a kid, I owned a copy of Shaq Fu. I used to play that.
Chris, you still have a copy of Shaq Fu.
That's what I said. I own a copy of Shaq Fu. I used to play that when I was little because I had nothing else to play. Oh, cool arm. Cool arm.
I just remembered something.
What?
I lent a friend a copy of Kingdom Hearts, and he somehow lost it, and as compensation, he gave me a copy of Shadow the Hedgehog for the PS2.
I'm on a basic fuck as always.
Oh,
Wait, I didn't see that?
Yeah, I saw it. I'm sitting here wondering, wait, why did he do stuff like that to the necromorphs?
but she might come back as a necromorph. Gotta be sure.
And then turned it into paste on the wall.
So I remember what game
Oh, yeah, it's a flamethrower. That'll
So
work.
it's like bleh.
Kendra's
Oh, that
gone.
was
One
Coach.
she was there.
Wow!
I don't know why. It's just like, god damn it.
Is there a black
Every
person
black
understanding
bald
you?
guy is coach.
No,
That's racist!
The crew barricaded the door to the emergency wing. You have to blow through it to
I don't
get to the
know.
morgue. Get some thermite from medical storage.
Maybe it's a
and
PC
shock
thing.
pad From 0G
Andy,
A PC thing.
racist.
According to Andy, if I were to get, I'm gonna go to Puerto Rico one day, come back, shave all my hair bald, and I'll be coach.
Chris, that reminds me. My dad said for you to not go to Puerto Rico.
Don't worry, that's not in the plan.
He's like, oh, your friend keeps getting stimulus money. Tell him not to go to Puerto Rico this time. Or he's gonna be stuck again.
I don't want to. I got stuck there for.
Tenderize the meat.
I'm waiting for the monitor to stretch out. I'm waiting for it.
I think he's trying to communicate.
Yeah, he's like, get my fucking leg out this door.
I was expecting him to rise up towards the air.
Like, I feel like something is coming. I just don't know when or what.
Maybe
Like, the
it's shut
anticipation
door.
is killing me. No. Let him gyrate. Give him a couple more seconds. Something's gonna happen.
Oh,
Oh,
he's trying.
he's rising.
Live, damn you, live!
Oh!
Oh, there we go! Life is so fleeting. It comes and goes.
He's begging for mercy. Look at that arm up. He was begging for mercy.
They tore the skin from his body, but his torture's not over yet. Extreme pelvis action.
Gonna open the door. Oh,
Nope.
Oh,
oh, he got one leg out.
He's just gonna go back in.
nah.
All weapons have an alternate firing mode.
That's cool.
He was
back
free
to
for a
house.
second.
Oh god. I'm gonna fucking piss myself. I'll be back.
I don't think the body's gonna spaz out that much. Oh, can I not open the door now?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no, you can't. Oh,
Oh.
he's freed. Wait,
His arm isn't. Wait, what the fuck's happening to the arm? Alright, don't worry, buddy. I got you. Oh! What if we do this? Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, there goes that adventure.
He's safe.
It's safe.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
No, not another quarantine.
Maybe we get superpowers off of this one.
Oh, in the back.
Alright, here's an interesting question. Do you feel like, before we started this, we were looking at Michael Jackson and Eminem videos. Do you think that there'll be actually come to a point where no one will actually remember those?
Unfortunately, yes.
Almost like
Or do you feel like some things will always end up being eternal?
there will be a
Not all.
point where like most people don't remember them, but like it'll have its group of niche fans.
Cause I always think back to when I was in Randolph, and there was these two kids with a freaking DS, and one of them had like classic Mega Man on a GBA cartridge,
I'm not so sure.
and they were talking about the freaking whole entire thing about Airman super hard and super difficult and all that. Like it was some brand new thing, and I'm like, that was the old thing people talk about. And these kids are talking about it as this hip new thing. So I'm like, well, some things just never die. Like apparently, Airmen being seen as overly difficult.
Oh, that ancient meme.
I don't know.
Like they heard about the
I think
meme and want to try
Fireman
from
from Mega
themselves.
Man 1 is harder.
Fireman sucks. He has no pattern. He just fires.
The sheer amount of projectiles he can spam you with is fucking ridiculous.
Also, so just remember the sheer level of offended that I've heard recently. I was doing stuff for a forum thing, right?
Yeah.
And part of one of the questions was being like, "Hey, did your parents initially sign this form?" And then I asked because I was talking with my dad over the phone, and I'm like, just to make sure your name was on it, right? And he's like, "Yes." Why do you ask that? It's because there's a box here saying take this box if your father's name is not on it, because there are certain states where they expect you to not have your father in your life. And my dad had just got the most offended. Most offended because it's only an option for their dad, not for the mom. Like click this box if you have a deadbeat dad, essentially. It's the deadbeat dad box. My dad just like, offended that they would even give me the option to hit that box.
Come on! Let me out!
What do you think he's gonna be able to do?
Smash the window, I guess.
See how hard to smash windows like this?
I don't know, that baby looked like he was almost there.
What do you think Isaac is, Superman?
Have you seen the motherfucker stomp people out?
Yeah, but stomping is a lot different than breaking very, very hard glass.
No, just stomp the glass.
Even Batman needs to punch freaking bulletproof glass twice in order to break it.
Okay, so he just jibbed that thing by basically kicking it.
Yeah.
Kick the
I
window.
think has some inhuman fucking sound strength. Like holy shit.
Oh no, the daycare is trying to kill him.
Wait, you guys played Dead Space 2, right?
No.
Have you guys played Dead Space 2?
No.
I haven't. I've seen it though.
I've
Oh,
only played him being Dead Space 3. I've actually played a bit of I actually played Dead Space 1 for like an hour and I got bored.
aw.
I've never played any of the Dead Space.
played Dead Space 3 because it was free on PSN on PS3 like many years ago one time.
Use the shock pad to
For me, it's just one of those things that's never come into my hands.
I can hear something
Yeah.
big moving out there.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna be eternally the only one who's ever played the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Space Advance, bro.
Dead Space 2,
Hey.
yeah.
It's kind of interesting. It's kind of like eternal Left 4 Dead versus mode.
Oh, hi, buddy. He's still here. Alright, bye, bud. Oh, the neck! The neck!
I knew it was gonna happen eventually.
Hey, baby, what that neck do?
Stretch, apparently.
I'll save him.
There is no saving the damned Armando.
Oh, you woke him up.
Who dares disturb my slumber?
I really want to see what the other side of his body looks like right now.
Oh! Oh!
Oh. What
Now
happened?
he's having permanent slumber.
I used to do some crazy shit. I forgot if it was in 1 or 2, but I remember I used to make their bodies stretch.
Open the door and he just goes fucking fly.
Oh, and his neck is back to normal.
It's fine. All is fine.
Not the pelvis again!
Just take him on your journey.
Here's my new friend. Ah, those disguised loading screens.
That reminds me, someone came into a very crazy thought.
Yeah.
A 3D Sonic game on SSD.
That's a big mood right there.
Think about it.
On SSD.
Yes, a 3D Sonic game made for SSD.
You mean to tell me this dude who's literally been skinned alive, several layers of meat missing, remained alive long enough to slam his head on the wall several times
Yeah.
until he died when you conveniently got close? He has no guts. This is worse than the last one.
Shake it for me, baby.
Okay.
Commence the jiggle.
What's that old term? I think he's doing the stanky leg.
Now he's doing the windmill.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, you have fun there, buddy.
You found something, Doctor.
Did I find something? Or did I find everything?
He's found enlightenment.
Use kinesis on heavy objects that display this symbol.
Yes, thank you, game. I know.
That reminds me, I just remember, Andy,
Yeah.
how often do you go to the eye doctor?
I mean, I kind of went like a year or two ago, but before that, it's been a long ass time. So probably not that often.
Okay, it's not the only one who does that. I remember the old freaking eye doctor that went. The place where I go to got a different doctor. The old doctor used to always bitch at me for not going there nearly after the show I was supposed to be. But now he's gone, so my life is happier now.
How often are you even supposed to go? Like,
Ideally, you shouldn't be wearing glasses that are 2 years or older.
oh, really?
Why
It
does he
should-
vision?
It's shit.
It does. It's a thing. It won't make your eyesight worse. It's the fact that your eyesight will constantly keep changing as you grow older. So by that point, the glasses' effectiveness will eventually not be at peak anymore.
Oh.
I.e., is the reason why I can't see as far as I should be seeing.
Gotta get that laser eye surgery.
Ugh.
Like one of the issues I have is that if I sit from where I'm sitting right now near the computer and stare at my TV, there's a high chance I won't be able to read the text because it's going to be too tiny.
Does it only work with fleshy dudes?
Might be.
That reminds me of that freaking doctor question why I was even there, being like, "Well, you got glasses, so your eyesight should be fine." Little did he know it. Soon to find out, my left eye can't see for shit.
Really? You're not blind in that eye, are you?
No, like
It's
for me,
fine.
one of my eyes are kind of fucked up like that.
Oh.
Like he tested me being like the right eye of course has issues, otherwise I wouldn't need glasses. The left eye was like super effed up, like I couldn't see jack. It was it wasn't just I can't read the letters. It's I can't even confidently say there are letters on screen.
You are in a vacuum.
Oh.
I can't just ID them. I don't even know I can't even say there actually are letters. Because my left eye, during that time, that my vision was legitimately just actually blurred out for my left eye.
God damn.
As you know, these
I think I've only ever been to the eye doctor once, and that was like probably in 2015 or 16. They said I was alright, I think. I think I had like a little bit of difficulty on like one of the eyes, I forget which one. I was able to like see farther in one than I was in the other.
That's usually just goes for people. For me, it was like freaking no competition. Right eye can actually see way further than my left eye. And left eye can't see jack all.
Easy, just get new eyes.
Wow.
I'm
It's
not
insane as it sounds.
I'm not Uchiha. Which reminds me, people got super angry at a chapter of Boruto.
Combine
They
that
do
with
now.
the thermite as a barricade to destroy it.
All right, there's a spoiler warning for Boruto. Don't want to be spoiled. Stop listening for the next 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. Kurama gets killed and Sasuke loses. It says Sasuke ends up losing the Renegon. Yep. And people got super upset because Kishimoto came back as then now writing the series. First thing he does, Kurama, you're dead. Sasuke, give me that eye. Give me the eye. Give me the eye.
For fucking. Okay, alright.
Spoiler talk over.
I have no idea what the context of any of that was.
My dislike for Boruto continues.
That's what Triple's response. They're trying to stay away for Christian.
Now you don't have to explain it.
Damn. The real shame Naruto ended as concluded, right guys?
Shame it ended.
Okay, let's try and say Christian. Imagine if Mario was suddenly no longer able to use items, and someone freaking stole Bowser's show.
That is so confusing.
Imagine if Mario lost the ability to use power-ups, and someone just freaking stole Bowser's show. That's the level of what?
Also, that thing that
What
happened
is
to Armando,
this?
how it took him that long to get out of those things.
Yeah, there were
I
multiple.
think that's one of the PC bugs, actually.
PC bugs. No, there was just like quite a bit of them.
Eternally
just
trying to
one,
get them off.
There were like 10 plus, I think.
You are using a controller, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually think that is one of the bugs. Sometimes it won't register your mash inputs on a controller.
Really?
Because that took really long.
you through. Should be clear from there to the morgue. Remember, the codes are on the captain's body.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan transmitting ship-wide.
What?
We need more help.
I'll post
We
a
don't have
picture
the
in
resources
Discord.
to deal with this many cases. Nobody would tell us what's happening. These wounds, we are not equipped to deal with this. Get him to the table.
That was Nicole.
Jesus Christ.
Why?
Oh shit! Don't fucking look at it.
You would like, how close to that one? You would almost be sitting in that guy's lap.
Jesus.
Hold on, I gotta use the bathroom now.
Fucking crying. It's so stupid.
Jesus.
I'm more obsessed with the idea that the two people at the urinals are looking back at the toilet people.
This is certainly quite the night, huh?
I can't look at it anymore. I can't look at it anymore.
It's alright, Chris, breathe.
Question. One question. Where's toilet paper? There's no
Kenny,
toilet
stop trying to
paper.
kill Chris!
No toilet paper.
Y'all gotta share.
Come on, man!
Turn that into a Saw game.
Okay.
We have one toilet paper in this chair.
Oh god.
You can choose to either live with a dirty ass or live with a clean ass. Make your choice.
You only cost her dignity. Oh god.
Where's the toilet paper? Andy, where's toilet paper?
Wow.
For a second there, the fucking corners of my eyes were going black.
I had breathing. Also,
Like-
notice the blocking at the right, implying there's still more urinals.
The toilet paper's hidden on one of the two guys peeing. That's why they're looking back.
This shit's so funny.
Eddie, I think you're gonna have to edit in the picture when you're editing the video.
I already saved it. Did y'all ever think with that? Did y'all ever think, you know, we'll go basically through 3 toilets and 2 urinals next to each other? With the meme images of three dudes dressing and 2 dudes looking back at the toilet.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of one time, I think in like summer 2019, I was at a hibachi with my friend, and we had to use the bathroom. Huh?
Guys,
What?
where's the flush on the toilets? I don't see any.
It's on
Where's the
top.
flushers?
It's one of those toilets where the flush is on the top of it.
Those exist.
Yes.
You don't have
It's like
those?
a button.
I've
They're
never
like-
seen buttons.
You never see them in like a
But
public
the-
restroom?
Usually it has like one of those IR scans or something.
Bro, when they renovated my apartment, I have the toilet seat with button
Captain's
pushes
right
on the
now.
top now.
Head to the tram station.
No, I got a
Contact
freaking
me
knob.
there. I'm going to find out what the hell happened to this ship.
Man. If I fucking blacked out to this picture, I would have never been able to live with myself. That's what did me in.
But, what did Andy put? Hold on.
Soul theme song.
And I can hear that in my head.
You're on the toilet on the left and you gotta wipe your ass. But the fucking toilet paper is on the urinal on the far right. You can either live with the shit or walk across.
Wait, are they 3 different models of toilet?
Only one of the toilets actually flush. No, but like I was saying.
Okay. So you see the urinal on the left?
Yeah.
It's pretty high.
So the other one.
It's pretty high, but and it's a toilet right next to it. So if someone were to take a shit in that toilet, someone else were to pee in that urinal. The placement, the dick to face ratio would be just nightmarish.
Oh no!
You would actually be getting splashed by the fucking piss.
Secret, you're just doing this to yourself.
Every time, the more I look at this, I can keep my composure when I look at the image, but the more I look at it, the more worse shit I notice. Why? Why would you make your bathroom like this? At this point, the only thing that gets to me is the picture of the 3 dudes at the bottom with the fucking vein.
But yeah, you know, like I was saying, we were at a hibachi, we had these bathrooms, and I always like going in the stalls. But some dirty motherfucker shat all over the fucking stalls. So I was like, oh my god. And then me and my friend were the only 2 in the bathroom, and guess what? There were only 2 urinals that were next to each other.
I can't even use fucking urinals when they're separate.
So we fucking had to
fun.
turn our backs to each other to fucking pee because we had to go badly. And while we were peeing, out of nowhere, the bathroom started singing "Happy Birthday."
Personal log.
Bro, I was crying.
I need to just put a picture of 2 urinals right next to each other in a corner.
And
Listen, you can still use them. You just need good pressure and cross the streams.
You need teamwork.
enough is enough.
You need good you need good pressure and cross the streams.
Never cross the streams, Kenny.
You gotta.
No.
And then the Ghostbusters, guess what happened? Across the street, because you gotta do it.
Yeah, how about we just all relax, you know?
Yeah, I can't use urinals. I can't. I never was able to. I don't know why. I just can't. I lock up.
Yeah, I don't like using them. I really prefer stalls.
I could be alone and I still couldn't use it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I like just straight up lock up.
I was using the urinal while I was working on freaking election day.
If I'm gonna use a urinal, I would like have to be at my absolute limit. Otherwise, no dice.
The only way that it was getting worse is if there's a freaking hippo in one of them.
And there was a what?
There's a hippo in one of the toilets.
A hippo? A hippo in one of the toilets.
Oh, you don't remember part 3? Part 3?
No, I don't. It's been years since I've seen that.
They went to they went to a location where where the customs for using a toilet was essentially you had to essentially there's no toilet paper. You had to have no, it was a hip it was a pig. You had to have a pig literally lick your butt
Oh
clean.
god, I remember that now.
What? What?
I'm gonna
That was
pretend I
what
didn't hear that.
that was one of the jokes where Pona Raph wanted to use the bathroom. There was a pig in the toilet. Like, what the hell's going on? And the guy mentions, "Oh, that's just how we do things here. We don't use toilet paper. You instead take a dump into a pig's mouth, and the pig licks your butt clean."
Amazing how I forget that, but I remember the fucking sand wash it.
Oh.
Okay. Only one of them has toilet paper, and even that's still pretty far to reach. And two, I'm gonna just dub this one the duel.
I don't know why when I looked at that I thought of Dante and Virgil.
God damn it!
Like I was thinking of like a freaking samurai duel. Well, I guess that works.
Toilet paper, then you're gonna have to take it.
If you want it, then you're gonna have to take it. But he already knew that.
Oh, look, I have a welcoming committee.
Hey, they're waving at you.
Gotta get that triple S rank on your shit.
What makes it even better? They keep the announcer from Devil May Cry 5.
Oh my god.
Smoking sexy style.
I'm trying to think of something.
By the way, in case you're wondering, that fit recorded.
Yeah, I bet.
Of course.
Christian screaming, I gotta share.
Listen, I had to scream. I couldn't get it out. I was literally losing my fucking shit. The only way that was coming out was with a scream.
I didn't know you actually screamed. I thought you were just fucking laughing loud.
I was laughing.
But he was laughing, but he screamed out, "Y'all gotta share!"
But because I was laughing so hard, I literally could not, like, say that at a proper voice. So I had to yell it out.
Oh my god. Oh, someone says officially day 365 of the pandemic.
Yep, a full fucking year. How do you like that?
At least vaccines exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go to
Unfortunately, native
Applebee's
rats are
now.
gonna get any of them anytime soon.
Whatever do you mean?
I already told you guys about how all the white people came to my neighborhood.
I mean, at best, guys like us are looking at middle, maybe end of summer. Maybe, if we're lucky.
All the white people busted into my neighborhood. It took them all.
Come on, guys, just dye your hair blonde, wear blue eye contacts, paint yourself white, easy.
I don't want to be blonde. Listen, you guys ever hear about the time everyone in Puerto Rico dyed their hair blonde to support
What?
the baseball team?
What? No.
And the motherfuckers lost!
Oof!
Because that's the thing that happened.
Just remember, when people say gamers are the worst people out there, just remember sports fans exist.
Yep.
They riot even when they win.
Wait, they do? I thought they only did that when they lose.
No, they will destroy an entire town because at that point they're celebrating, but they're so intoxicated with joy and they just start breaking things. So even when they win, they still destroy it. They still destroy a town.
Yeah, bro, we won! Yeah! As they're fucking setting a store on fire. Are you alive or not? What the fuck? Whoa!
Okay.
That's fine. Don't worry
He's
about
thinking about it.
it. Do I want to die now, or
PS5 is the fast selling console in U.S. history.
How the fuck?
Is it who has a copy?
My brother does.
Oh,
But it took him a lot of trying in order to get it. That reminds me. Armando, how long have you been recording for?
I had a timer on my phone, so I've been stopping at 30 minutes.
Alright, just making sure.
man, Mr. Professional.
Hey, listen, man, I don't want to go over the fucking gigabyte limit, and then I can't fucking upload it.
Just a reminder, the Dead Rising files I got from Andy from YouTube were all less than 400 megabytes each. But when I rendered them when I edited them together, they suddenly became gigabytes. How?
It works.
It happens, you know?
How does that work?
You may ask yourself, well, how did I get here?
The rendering process is supposed to make their files smaller, not higher. I take videos that are like 40 gigs and they go down to like 10.
Hi, buddy. You wanna come in? I like how he waits for his friend. He's like, I'm gonna go up this vent. The other guy's like, no, I'm gonna go up first. He's like, alright, bro, you got it.
So something Andy doesn't know about because he wasn't privy to the text chat. But for that much, Andy doesn't know about me reaching my final form.
Final form.
Yeah,
Who wants to tell Andy about my final form?
You thought the gaming chair was it, Andy. No. You know what Kenny's about to achieve?
Oh, I told about the glasses. I didn't think I told about the chair.
Oh.
Getting the gaming scorpion.
Oh yeah, I think I showed him the image.
And then Christian and Armando had the conversation about me never smiling.
Wait. Are you getting Are you getting a gaming chair?
He
I already
has it.
built it. I'm sitting on it.
Oh.
I could plug in a massager if I wanted to.
I don't know how much that scorpion chair cost. And more importantly, can it walk?
Walk you to the kitchen.
I doubt it'd even be able to fit through the door.
The tail just fucking smack a hole in the wall or some shit.
Guys, I'd never have to walk again.
That's kind of sad.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Throw away your humanity for ultimate comfy.
Okay.
I mean, that reminded me of Final Fantasy 13 too.
Become one with the scorpion.
At 13-2, there's this location that's in the future, right? And there's this little mini game for a quiz game, right? One of the questions they ask you is, why has the birth rate been declining?
Video games.
You're almost there.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
That's almost the answer that 13-2 has.
Anime.
No.
Hentai. No. This is an in-universe explanation in 13-2. For why this futuristic city to try and dealing with low birth rates.
Chocobo racing?
Now get
No.
out of there and focus on the engine. I don't know how much time we have left.
Did I say the answer?
Yeah.
Myself.
I was still like, how's he gonna get?
Oh! Shit. I look up and he's spaghetti.
But the answer is, it's because
Armando just accepted his fate.
it's because the majority of women in that city are too busy freaking hanging out with their virtual reality boyfriends.
Oh, they predicted VTubers. Shit.
That VTuber is just the fact that there's a video game, but it's a virtual reality video game, and that most of the women in the city don't date actual men because they're too busy freaking dating their virtual boyfriends.
I only date fake men.
That reminds me of that dumb documentary about the women going to host clubs or whatever. Which is kind of like the same thing.
Ooh, that was close.
Is there anything else going on? Okay, question. How do y'all feel about mini maps in video games?
Cool.
Like that, right?
Andy?
Baby mode.
Andy!
Like, do you feel like they make the game worse?
No, I like it.
The reason I'm seeing people say they make the game worse is because you're not paying attention to the game rule. You're paying attention to the tiny little sphere in the bottom left corner of the screen. And if you turn it off, then they don't know what to do because the game was not built for you to actually explore the world naturally. It was built for you to explore it with something telling you where to always go.
That's bullshit. I go wherever the fuck I want to go, and I don't look at the mini map when I need to like know where something is.
So it tells you where to go.
Well, wouldn't the game tell you where to go anyways?